what's up, y'all? Just gonna do a little continuation on the video I started yesterday, showing off this WF19 Riser. It's a CD Archery. I ended up putting the strap-on points to my GunShy quiver on this riser, and it actually worked out pretty well. This riser is already heavy, and with this quiver on there, it's a pretty heavy bow. But I tell you what, it's super solid and super stable. And I decided to go with this bow over my Border Tempest because I just shoot this bow better. It's easier for me to adjust things on. I don't have to. It's got a hump on the shelf right here. It's got this hump on the shelf, and I don't have to worry about adjusting the springy rest or a springy rest getting too tight. The only adjustment I have is my set screw in and out on the side. Little Velcro's coming off, but all I got to do is adjust this in and out to, play with my left and rights on the arrow. But other than that, like I said, it's a heavier riser, but man, when this bow in the hands, it's just super stable. And the draw cycle on it is pretty amazing. It just shoots really well, and it's really easy to line everything up center with this bow. Pretty awesome. Let's take a few more shots with it, and I just wanted to show y'all this again. It's a CD WF19 Riser, and just a really cool bow and a really cool setup. Let's take a few shots at the deer target. I'm gonna shoot both of my field points at it and see if we can hit double long. All right, that arrow flew a little bit to the left. Not sure what was going on there, but definitely flew to the left. Let's try that again. Good shot right in the middle. One thing I noticed, if you line the center of where your arrow is up with your target with this bow, it usually goes pretty much where you're looking at. If you line it up center where where you have it, your point of aim, it's gonna hit pretty close. So that's another thing I have to remember on some bows that you aren't able to do that. And that's why I missed the left, because I think I lined up wrong. All right, so this arrow is cut to 29 3/4 inches, and for some reason, when I shoot it, it's flying way to the left, and I'm not real sure what's causing that. But I have another one that's 30 1/4 inch, this one, and it's flying fine. I'm gonna try to maybe adjust this knock point a little bit and see if turning the feathers out helps or not. Weird. That arrow it comes off the riser to the left. Not sure what's causing it at all. And that one flies right in the middle. It's it's not too much of a difference between the two lengths of the arrow, but one of them's flying to the left for some reason. I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna shoot that shorter arrow one more time. If it doesn't fly right, I'm gonna have to swap them out. All right, this is what I was gonna show y'all. This arrow right here is flying way to the left every time I shoot it. And this one right here is this arrow is I believe it's 30 1/4 inches, and this one's 29 3/4. And just that little bit of difference, I don't know why, is making this arrow fly to the left. I think there's something else going on, and I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna take another shot with the shorter arrow, the one that keeps going to the left. I'm gonna try to see why it's flying the way it is. I'm kind of thinking it may be too may just be way stiff. It's hitting the riser, but let's hitting the side plate. But let's see if we can make it fly any different. All right, that was a better shot. That was way more in the center, and I think that might be I took the material off the inside of this side plate, and I think that's might be what it needed to center it back up. Let's see how this longer arrow is flying now. Oh yeah, both of them flying good now in the center. All right, for the next few shots, we're going to shoot at this can. I'm shooting about 23 yards right now, 22, 23 yards. So if we can hit this can at that distance, it's pretty good. All right, we're going to shoot the can at 23 yards, and hopefully we'll hit it. I got it right in the middle of my Reinhardt target. We're going to focus on this can and make a clean shot. All right, that was a good shot. We hit the can. The arrow's coming off this riser a little bit tail left, but I think we can make it work for now. Whew. Almost hit it again, barely above it, like this much. That was a pretty good shot. So I feel pretty good now. I made some adjustments to that side plate, and I think it helped both arrows. The shorter arrow is the one that hit the can, and I'm pretty impressed by that. First shot of the can, I hit it, and then this one was barely to the side of it. So both of those arrows are in the center, good enough to hunt with, and good enough for me to practice target shooting with. On this clip, we're gonna get a good slow motion shot of the side profile of this bow shooting. See if we can get a good clean release off the face, and trust me, and I'll tell you where the arrow hits. So let's go through the shot process. That was a really good shot. I almost hit the can again. And this time I'm gonna shoot this shorter arrow and see if we can hit it. Focus on our spot. We're on the can, locked in. I missed barely to the right, but y'all got to see this little group. It's pretty awesome. When you take your time and get focused, you can make your bow work. All right, these were those last two shots. It looked like they hit a little bit to the right, so that's telling me is I may need to move that rest a little bit to the left and see if we can get that shoot more center. But I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a long shot, so these arrows aren't really tuned to this bow, but I'm gonna make them work to the end of the season. Adjusted my side plate a little bit to we're gonna see if we can get these arrows flying a little. See if we can get these arrows flying a little bit more to the left, because they're hitting right. So let's see if this adjustment helps any. All right, that moved it to the left. I think it might have moved it a little bit too much. So let's right to the left with the can. Same spot, a little bit to the left. I think I overcorrected. So let's move it back to the right and see if we can get it centered up. And so I moved the side plate back to the right a hair. We're gonna see if it'll help get these arrows hitting that can. What I'm doing is when I draw back, I'm just lining the arrow up with my eye, but it's more of an instinctive shot. I'm not really aiming with anything. I'm just looking at that target and getting my bow into where I think it's aligned and taking the shot. So see right here, I know it's way to the left, so I move over. It's center right here. And then I'll just draw it back. And now on that shot, I felt myself grip that bow. And what that caused was that arrow to fly to the left. So let's shoot another one, hit the center. That one went left again. Whatever adjustment I made to this side plate, it's not working out for me how I wanted it. All right, so we're gonna try something. I'm gonna shoot one arrow how the side plate's adjusted right now, and if we get a left, we're gonna move the side plate out. It's all the way in right now. So if we get a left, we're gonna try to move it out to compensate, but I'm not sure, really not sure what's going on with the arrows, but if we hit the center, we'll know we're good. Okay, that looked pretty good. It hit a little bit to the right, so I'm gonna move it out to the left a hair and see if that helps. I know where I was holding, so let's hold in the same spot and hit that can. So just like that. All it is a repetitive knowing where you're holding the same spot. If you can repeat that while you're target shooting and hunting, hold your riser in that same spot, have your arrow in the same spot in alignment, you're gonna hit the center. So it's just a repeated process and a lot of muscle memory. So on the ILF bow, this first arrow I was hitting to the right, so I moved my side plate to the left a little bit. And what that'll do is push your arrow to the left, depending on how your arrow is tuned for the bow. And whether, you know, if it's too stiff of an arrow, you're gonna get some funny flying stuff. But I moved this side plate half a turn out to the left, and it moved that arrow into the can, and that's what I want. Both of them are pretty equal as far as up and down, so that's good. But I think I'm pretty good here as far as arrow adjustment. I may move it back a hair to the right, but I think this will work out, especially, you know, we have a little bit of a north wind today, and I think it's playing a little factor on it. But that arrow adjustment set, you know, on an ILF bow is great to have when you're just trying to fine tune an arrow. Overall, this bow is a pretty beast of a bow setup. This is a known riser, CG Archery WF series riser. They're known for target shooting, and it's a heavier riser with this. And with this GunShy quiver, it's heavy in itself. It's a pretty stable bow. I'm pretty impressed with it. I like this riser from the beginning, and I kind of doubted it when I bought my Tempest, because the Tempest is a really known riser as well. But this thing is solid. It just feels like one of those risers you can take it and customize it, do what you want. You know, I got some plastic dip on here right now, so I'm gonna peel this off and do a real paint job on here soon, so it'll be fun. But let's take a shot. I'm gonna try to hit the can, and y'all stay tuned. You're gonna see me shooting this riser a lot with these limbs, and I think it'll be a good combination. Hit the can again. That's pretty awesome. Let's shoot another one. This is getting too fun. Had a 22-yard shot. I'm nailing that center, and that's what I want. Hit it again, right in the same hole. That's awesome. I'll show you all the results. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be shooting this badass beast of a bow, and I think we need to come up with a name for it. It's it's blacked out with pink feathers, and it'll hurt a lot of feelings. All right, these were those last two shots. I'm pretty impressed by it in the can. Both of them lined up great, and it's just an awesome shooting bow. I can definitely see myself practicing with this and taking a few animals when I get a chance. So we're gonna hunt to the end of the season with it. I haven't gotten a deer yet. I got busted yesterday, and I haven't had a real good season, but if we keep shooting like this, we won't have to worry about missing the animal. All right, we're gonna wrap the video up and shoot the deer and the vitals, because that's what we work on, hunting setups. So let's put the arrow double long, and we'll see y'all next time. It was a good shot, a little high, but that'll kill him. Oh yeah, we're gonna call this bow No Shame. We got a blacked out badass riser with some freaking pink feathers. No shame at all. Killer shot. Deadly. with this setup, I'm nailing the center and hitting the can. It's a badass rig right there.